This video is about forgiveness and letting go. I'm Carissa Colasiopo, Reiki Master Healer, helping you align your mind and body to your highest purpose. You know that forgiving will help you feel better, but it's not always easy to do. I have personally had to forgive some major issues in my own life, so I completely understand where you're coming from. I'm not going to get into the details of those issues on this video, just because I don't want to put other people's issues on blast. But my issues are not secrets. If you're my client already, you probably know what I'm referring to. Some things are really hard to forgive, but I'll tell you from my own personal experience what my process has been and what's been working for me to continue learning to forgive and let go. So the beginning of this healing process is putting yourself in their shoes, imagining that you're in their shoes, in their circumstances, to the best of your ability. Now, depending on what we're talking about for your individual issues, for some of you, this might be unthinkable. Like, you can't imagine being in their shoes, doing what they did. But if you can just pretend and put yourself in their shoes, imagining being in their circumstances, what could be driving them, depending on what's going on in their life, depending on what was going on in their life from their childhood, these kinds of things, what their influences were. Kind of put yourself in that imaginary world. This is the beginning of getting in that place of being in their shoes. So this is the spark, the first step, to getting on that healing process towards forgiveness. Now, it will most likely take a lot of repetition, doing this over and over again and over time. But the next important thing I want to mention, besides imagining you're in their shoes, is talking it out with another healer, with other friends even. But what's most important is that these people you're talking it out with, you respect and you look up to. I have spoken to many healers over years' time over these issues that I've had to deal with. And looking back on that process, I can really see that the part about looking into the issue from the person's perspective was key, vital, but doesn't work right away all the time. And it's like you get to it layer by layer. So if it's a major issue, it could take years. The first year you're getting through the first layer, and then you're doing it through that process of imagining the second position, but then also talking out with somebody you can trust to get that feedback from somebody else's perspective on the issue. That is very helpful. So give yourself the time that you need, because that's the next important point of how to forgive and let go is time. It will take time. It will take a lot of repetition, as I said. So allow yourself that time to get to that point of forgiveness authentically in your heart. You will know when you authentically forgive, when you can say, I forgive, and you can just feel it. You can feel the freedom that comes with it. And I personally could feel how easy it was to say that to the person that I'm referring to in my own personal life. Being able to say that and say it with ease was a huge moment for me, and a huge burden lifted off of me. I could just feel the freedom that came with it. And also I want to mention that through this process of getting to authentic forgiveness, I can really feel that this person is a friend on a soul level. Not just knowing that in your mind, not just this mental concept, because that part's easy, but feeling it and knowing it deep in your soul. We are all in this world together, in this game that we're calling life, doing the best we can with the tools we all have. That goes for each and every one of us, them and you and me. So keep moving forward in your healing journey. Have faith in yourself that you will authentically get to a place of forgiveness and letting go, so that you can feel that sense of freedom and peace that comes with that, and the deep understanding that we really all in this together. And if you would like some support on your healing journey, you can contact me or book a discovery call, or just book a session on my website, holistictouchmassage.com, or you can text me. Okay, happy healing, everyone.